Hello everyone, welcome back to Engineering Graphics YouTube channel. Friends, today we are diving into one of the most important topic. The name of the topic is isometric projection. Before we get into solving problem, let's quickly revise what is isometric projection. Isometric projection of an object is drawn such that the three principal axes, that is length, width and height, we get. But in orthographic projection or in orthographic view, we look different faces separately. So this is a front view and top view. So this is a orthographic projection views. Is- Isometric projections gives us 3D view in all in one diagram. So in isometric views, all the measurements are along the length, width and height. This is x, y and z. The circle appears as an ellipse in a isometric projection. Angles are distorted in isometric projection. Without this protector, we can draw a angle or this slant line. In this problem statement, in this image, this this line is a non-isometric lines. This is the front view of this rib line. In the top view, this two line represents the rib. Thickness of rib is 10. So these two lines and this line is a non-isometric lines because this line is not parallel to x, y, z. The remaining lines, all the remaining lines are a isometric lines because this line follows x, y, z axis. So this is very simple problem. So let's get started. So for isometric view, we required a x, y, z coordinate system. So for this, we required a isometric box. First, draw a horizontal line, mark a O point on this horizontal line, take a protractor and mark a 30-degree angle from the left side and right side. This is your x, this is y and this is z. So in this coordinate system, we have to place this front view and top view. Then after that we will get a isometric view. Now you can see here in this problem, the O point decides the position of x and y. In this top front view, the O point is given here. So this is the front view, and you can see here we require some modification. So for this problem, this is your x direction, this is your y direction. So if you look this object from this direction, this is your x direction. So I'll get a front view in this plane. This is top view direction, and this is side view direction. This is side view, this is front view, and this is top view. Now for isometric box, so by using this xyz, we can make an isometric box. For this box, we required a x or length distance, height distance, and width distance. So 50 mm is the length of the object is 50 mm, width is 50 mm, and height is 50 mm for this object. So from this base, this is height, this is length, and 20 plus 10 plus 20 is the width. So these are the overall dimensions of this object. And from front view, top view, and side view, we can measure, we can find the overall dimensions. Then after that, draw these XYZ axis. So take a protractor, mark a O point, and draw 30-degree angle on the both side. Simultaneously mark a Z axis. It is 90-degree or perpendicular to the base. By using thin line, make a isometric box. Isometric box हा thin लाईननेच बनवायचा आहे. This is x, this is y, this is y, and this is z. Now along x-axis we can mark length, along y-axis we can mark a width, and along z-axis we can mark a height. This is length, width and height. Now mark length, width, height along XYZ axis. So length of the object is 50 mm. So adjust a ruler, mark 50 mm. This is also 50 mm, and height is 50 mm. Now, you can see here in this diagram, in this box, we get a three y-axis. This is one, first, second, and third. Similarly, this is x direction, x-axis, x-axis, x-axis. Three x-axis we get in this block. Similarly, three z-axis we get in the isometric box. So, in this coordinate system, we have drawn one x-axis, one y-axis, and one z-axis. Now, draw a two x, y, z axis. So for that, adjust a roller along z direction and draw the vertical line. Similarly, draw a vertical line passing through this 50 mm. So you can see this is z axis. Now mark a length. So this is a height position. So adjust a roller along x direction and draw a front view plane. Similarly, adjust a ruler along width direction and draw a side view plane. Now, all this extra line, हे जे एक्स्ट्रा लाईन आल्या आहे त्या सर्व लाईन्स इरेज करा and adjust the ruler along x-axis and draw a thin line. Similarly, adjust the ruler along width direction and make a top view plane. By using this method, you can draw a isometric box. Now you can see here, this is front view plane, side view plane, and this is a top view plane. Now look at the object. This is O, origin O is here. So in the front view, we get or we can see a L-shaped profile. So this L-shaped profile we get in the front view plane. In the top view, we get a T-shaped profile, as well as we can see these two rectangular parts, rectangular plane. So we start our problem from origin O. So origin O is here. Give the naming for simplification. O1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and O. So first, we draw this L-shaped profile starting from O. So O21 is 50 mm. This O21 is 50 mm. Then 1 to 2 is also 50 mm. 2 to 3 is 15 mm. This is a 15 mm. Then 3 to 4 is 50 plus minus 15. So 3 to 4 distance is a 35 mm. And this distance is along the z-axis. So this is a z-axis. And this is a vertical line. So draw a 35 mm. Draw a 35 mm line, vertical line. So this is point number 3. This is 4. Now draw 4 to 5. This is 50 minus 15. The 35 mm distance असणार ते. So 35 mm distance up to the end. This remaining distance is 35 mm. So draw a line along. This distance is along the length. This is along the height. This is also along the length. Now you can see in the front view, we can see the L-shaped profile. Now this L-shaped profile have 50 mm width. 50 mm width. So this is a one layer. Adds the multiple L-shaped layer up to 50 mm up to the end. So this is point 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 5 number point. So draw a line along the width direction. From 3, we can draw a 50 mm width line. From 4, draw a 50 mm width line. This is 50 mm. From 5 point, draw a 50 mm line. Now this L-shaped profile we can see. तर आपण त्या L चे प्रोफाइल डार्क बनवून घेऊ. So this is a front view plane. Now this 4 line we can see 50 mm back side. So with the help of thin line, we can draw a vertical line up to 4 line and 4-5 line. This 4-5 line we can see. This is 4-5 line we can see at 50 mm back side also. So this is a 4-5 front line, and this is 4-5 front line. This is 4-5 back line. Now you can see this is L-shaped profile we can see, but in this problem the rib section is there. So for rib section you can see the front view, you can see the triangular part, but in the top view we will get a rectangular strip, and the rib position is at the center. So for rib, we required a special construction. So this is 50 mm. So mark a find the center point of this 50 mm. This is 25 mm distance, and the rib thickness is 10 mm. So mark 5 mm from left side, 5 mm from right side. Similarly, this is the bottom joint part of a rib. So mark a center line, center point, and mark a 5 mm from right, 5 mm from left. Now join directly the end points of a rib. So this is a rib section. This is the rib section. Now you can see, draw the 3-4 vertical line at the rib section. This is a 3-4 vertical line. So from along the z-axis, you can draw a vertical line and draw a 4-5 line along the length. This is 4-5. This is also 4-5. This line is along the length axis. आपला प्रॉब्लेम कंप्लीट झाला आहे. फक्त जे पार्ट्स आता डार्क बनवायचे, एकदा लक्षात देऊन ते पार्ट्स डार्क बनवून घ्यायचे. ठीक, you can see here. In isometric views, we can't draw a hidden line. आपला प्रॉब्लेम कंप्लीट झाला आहे. Now view the dimensions. Dimension style in orthographic and isometric is totally different. In isometric projection, view the aligned dimensions. Now you can see this is a width. So draw a line parallel to the width line. Width is 50 mm. This base height is 15 mm. 15 mm. This is also 50 mm. Adjust a ruler along z-axis. This is also 50 mm. Now origin O is here. This is length, width, and height. So by using these simple steps, you can solve this problem. This is a orthographic views. This is a isometric views. So thanks for watching this video. Keep drawing and keep learning. Thank you.